Mr. Anna decided rallying wasn't his forte. Evidently, he was terrible at it. So he decided to go back in time to participate in the Formula 1 1992 season, along with the greats. Ferrari gave him a seat, of course, and decided to participate with his car and his awesome team behind him. Alright guys, welcome to Formula 1 1992 career mode. Today we are gonna use Jean Alesi's Ferrari and take Anna through the season. As you know, 1992 was the season where Williams were very dominant, were like Mercedes but times 100. They were quite OP with their new active suspension technology and stuff like that. There are a lot of technological garbage inside the car and made their cars really quick, much more quicker than anybody on the field, before the technological stuff got banned for the next season because it was too OP. Anyways, Nigel Mansell won the season fairly quickly into the calendar year because he was winning every single race except for once. I think his engine blew up. Riccardo Patrese, his teammate, wasn't so fortunate, it wasn't so fast. I mean, Nigel Mansell, he's a great, awesome racing car driver, so yeah, it deserves it. But this is a game and we're gonna change the history, and we're gonna start off with Kyalami. That is the first track of the season. Well, see you guys there. Welcome to a practice session where we're gonna put this Ferrari through its paces, and I wasn't really too sure what kind of lap times we'll be getting here, but hopefully it can get around a minute 20. This is one of my third or fourth flying laps. As you can see, one of the flying laps put me up in 8th position, and I think this lap was very bad because I had a lot of wheel spin through some of these very low speed corners, which is a big problem with this car. It's very twitchy and it's very understeery, so I had to increase the downforce to put the car at least more stable. You can see here a squirt of throttle, my car goes left right, tank slapping all over the place, which isn't ideal. So after a few setup tweaks, went off for my second flying lap in practice, and this sounded much better, especially the last corner. You can't just slam your foot down. You have to really stay at half throttle until second gear. And this corner as well, it's a fantastic corner. You can take it flat out with 30-30 wings. It's more about aerodynamic grip in this track than straight line speed, so I sacrificed some of the straight line speed for aerodynamic grip. As you can see, this lap puts me up in first position, beating Ayrton Senna by 3/100ths of a second. And it's a great lap there. So we move on to qualifying. Alright, for this qualifying session, it's 12 laps. You have to set your best time between those 12 laps, unlike the current qualifying standards of Formula 1, where we have 3 qualifying sessions. So in this game, and I don't think this is how it is in real life, but in this game you have 12 laps and you're gonna put one of the best times within those 12 laps. So my first flying lap didn't turn out well, but my second flying lap was fantastic. I'm gonna turn the engine volume right up to hear those glorious engine noises. So prepare your ears.
leg 1:19.20.
With that time, 1 minute 19.2, that puts me in pole position for the race. Excellent result for me and for the Ferrari team. So we sit in pole position on the grid, right beside Ayrton Senna in second and Gerhard Berger in third. 3 lights, 4 red lights. And the South African Grand Prix of 1992 is underway, and we get a terrible launch from the grid and we drop immediately to 5th position with Mika Häkkinen, and we just hit his back of his car and he runs wide, and that means we can get back 4th position. But it has been a pretty terrible start, dropping me all the way to 4th as these giants in front of me overtook me from the start finish line, and it's time to catch up. Moving on later, we tried to dive bomb Gerhard Berger, but we crashed right into the back of him and we caused some damage to both our cars. Our car, it didn't show any pace whatsoever. It didn't show any resemblance of the car we had during qualifying or free practice. Around this corner, and we dive bomb Gerhard Berger into the 3rd last corner and regain 3rd position. This is the 1992 season. Remember, top 6 get points, not top 10. So far, so good. We're in 3rd position. No, in an ideal world, we would still be in 1st, but oh well. But we drop the car loses control, and we drop a couple positions to Gerhard Berger, and look behind me, there's a lot of people waiting to overtake me. And again, I lose the car off that exit, and Michael Schumacher has me on the inside, followed by Steven, I think I don't know, man. It's Modena. Tries to look on the inside but backs out, and I dive bomb Michael Schumacher and overtake Gerhard Berger at the same time. Impressive, actually. And I give some space to Gerhard Berger and Michael Schumacher, both of them scrapping out right behind me, as you can see on the replay cam. Moving on later onto lap 4, or the 4th lap. The lap counter says 3 out of 14, but it means that I'm on the 4th lap. You can see Modena tried to look on the inside. Gerhard Berger also looks on the inside of Modena, and both of them also scrapping brilliantly behind me. And Modena tried to look on the inside, and I lose the car completely, and that means that he will be on my inside. And not really, actually. It was turned out pretty fine, actually. This last corner is also very tricky, and a little bit of accelerator and my car will go sideways, which is really annoying. And because of this, you will see a lot of problems occur. And later on lap 5, Gerhard Berger crashes right into the side of me. He clips me on the penultimate corner and sends me right around. And because of that, I dropped all the way down to 17th place. All the way down to 17th place, from 3rd to 17th. That is just horrible, horrendous. And again, on the next lap, my tires get clipped onto the curbing at the side, and that throws my car to the side and causes 2 more people to overtake me. Thierry Boutsen in front of me, and Van der Poel is also right on the tail, right on my gearbox. And Van der Poel looks onto the inside at this corner, and I managed to cover it off by holding it around the outside. So it's a great scrap that's going on here. I think he looks on the inside again, not really. I managed to hold it and try to put my car into the inside of Thierry Boutsen, but he puts his car there as well, and because of that I lose and crash in the back of him, and that means I got loose on the front stretch, and that means Aguri Suzuki of all people overtakes me. Alright, it's a lot of action, and run wide, and that puts me dead last, from 3rd position to dead last in a couple of laps. Terrible couple of laps for me. It's just really bad. And a few laps later, I crash into the back of JJ Leto, and I spin him right around. Karma is a bitch, you will see why. As I'm trying to catch up to the back of Martin Brundle, I dive bomb him and Gashot, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And I spin my car, trying to overtake both of them. And yeah, karma. Now I'm all the way at last position, from pole, third to last position. Terrible. God, awful. So after a few laps, I managed to catch up to the back of those pack of cars. But guess what happens? Thierry Boutsen looks like he span out of the final corner and he reverses right into my car. I don't think it is his fault because he didn't really expect, or he couldn't see my car approaching the final corner. But he reversed right into me and then pushes me right off. And this is where everything changed. All of a sudden, all these cars around me started crashing. Look at this massive pile up here. See all the smoking cars at the side, a lot of parked cars at the side. Just a whole lot of chaos happened. Thierry Boutsen behind me also had his engine exploded on him. And what happened here is simultaneously over, I think, let me see, 13 cars? No, I think 19 cars, yes. Simultaneously exploded and their engines died. Yeah, you can see the cars in front of me are all smoking heavily, and their cars will retire probably, except for Gashot. I think Gashot finishes it. I managed to bring his car home. It was the last lap, and I'm in position 8, 2 positions away from possible points being position. An unlikely result from dead last is due to all these engines exploding. I'm not really sure what that was about. I think it's like a bug or something. I will fix it for next episode. I'll try. And around we go on the last corner. As you see, Tarquini has buried his car into the tire barriers, and we go across the line in 6th position. And it's an amazing comeback from dead last. It's probably due to all those exploding cars around me. 6th position. I didn't really overtake anybody on the last lap. It's because Ayrton Senna and somebody had parked their cars by the side, and that means I got into 6th position, and that means I got points. What? I got points from dead last? That is a great result for me. And 1 point, just 1 point for all the trouble. I think it's well done. You know, I gave myself a pat on the back. I hopefully could get a victory next time from pole position. But Nigel Mansell gets pole position, followed by Aguri Suzuki and Paul Belmondo. We look at the driver's standing. Nigel Mansell 10 points, 1st position. Aguri Suzuki's 6th, Paul Belmondo 4th. And constructors wise, you can see the table. Ferrari 1 point, Williams Renault with 10 points. It has been a very interesting episode, to say the least. And what? It's just crazy. It's shenanigans. So hopefully the next race will be much better for me. Hopefully I can get more points. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast commentating this. Actually, was pretty tough, honestly. So much action. So hope you guys enjoyed. Give a like, subscribe, all the good stuff, and next week see ya again. Bye.